Nowadays, there is a lot more awareness of autism, especially within the media. So I wanted to share with you some of my favourite autistic specific TV shows and documentaries. So one of my favourite TV shows is called Pablo, and this show is about an autistic young lad who imagines all these different characters, and each of the characters that he imagines is meant to represent a specific autistic trait. And that programme, which is on CBeebies, is a brilliant show to teach children more about autism. Then there's a show that was on the BBC called The A Word, and it shows just how a family might be affected by one of their children having an autism diagnosis. There was also an American programme which was on Netflix called Atypical, which shows an autistic lad gaining independence. And I think it's a really positive story of how autistic individuals can go on to lead a really independent life and can go on to achieve amazing things. There was also another American program called Love on the Spectrum, and that was all about how autistic people find dating and love. And again, that was a really interesting program. There are also two brilliant documentaries on the BBC that are all about autism. One of them is presented by Kelly Bright and is called Autism, School and Families on the Edge. And it's about the families' fights to get their autistic children supported with SEND education. And then the second documentary is presented by Chris Packham and is called Inside Our Autistic Minds. And those are two brilliant documentaries that I'd really recommend. So those are just some of the documentaries and programs that are out there all about autism that I'd really recommend that you go and watch.